Alrighty, hey everybody. Today is going to be a model review of the brand new Caterpillar CCM d7Gs in 1/48 scale. As you can see, I have both versions here. Before I get going on that, I'll just show you guys, as always, the pamphlets or brochures that come with it. So this is the one for the A blade, adjustable blade. See, mine's 10 out of 500, and it's just a double-sided single-page card on both of them. This one has the picture of the enclosed cab with the ROPS, and the other version right here just has the standard straight blade or S blade with rippers, which is what the other one is, just has an open ROPS cab. So as you can see, mine is also 10 out of 500. There's all your specs if you guys want to pause that. So getting into the functionality, we'll start with the A blade version first. Unlike the D8K, I believe it was, it had those long pins on it right here. This has a different system. This pulls out, as you can see, and then it has a pin built into it. So when you want to do that, you pull it out on both sides and then just put it in one of these two holes here, or sorry, three holes, and that'll position the blade whichever direction you want to go. I'm more of a fan of this system. The D8Ks, in my opinion, had too long of pins that constantly were falling out. So that's how that works. The dozer blade goes up a really good amount, as you can see right there. I'm just going to leave mine angled for right now. And then it goes down flush with the table. My D8Ks, I believe, not sure about the A blade version, but the U blade and the S blade, both those versions, there was a gap underneath the table, so I think CCM has definitely done a great job working on that, getting that functionality. And then on the back has a winch, which is just fixed. It doesn't do anything. So the tracks also roll. I have it on a smooth pad, but as you can see, if you put your finger on it, it spins pretty fine. And then they're tensioned as well, which has become a standard on any tracked model nowadays. So that's the A blade. Getting to the S blade, you can see it goes up really high, the full length of the cylinders, which is great. It also tilts forward a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit's better than nothing. And then it comes down, on my model, it comes down super smooth, no resistance or anything. And then my rippers go down a little bit, but it's really stiff. So like everything, I don't force it, and it goes up really high too. It has less resistance going up than going down. So getting into the detail, the detail is going to be the same for both of these for the most part. I will go over the minute differences. So as you can see, starting off with the tracks, you got single grouser pads that have the awesome bolt detail. You have a sprocket, rollers, your arms for the blade. You can see D7G. This is going to be your hydraulic fuel tank. There's your engine. Your cylinders, the jackets on them are plastic, but the paint match is perfect. You've got a stack air intake coming over to the front. You've got a radiator, which is etched in, but not etched through. So this model is pretty small compared to a lot of other CCM models. I mean, you can see there's my hand next to it. It's a very small model. So A lot of the detail that you're going to get on the bigger models with perforated through engine vents and stuff is going to be a lot harder to replicate on these smaller models. However, I am very glad CCM made a D7. There's not too many D7s. Anyway, I'll get on to that after the review. So getting on the straight blade, you got your bolt detail here, Caterpillar decal in black letters. Getting over to this side of the dozer, it's pretty much the same. You can see CCM went with open ROPS on both, so you can see all your levers, foot pedals, and stuff in there. So, and there are, for this being as small of a model it is, there are some decals on the inside of the cab. Coming to the back, you got your triple shank ripper, headlights here, cat, black letter decal, your lights in the back. So that looks good. Like I said, a triple shank ripper. They don't move. They don't have any play like the D11 ends did, but I'm glad that it's on there. Metal handrails here. So yeah, overall, this one's both of them are pretty simple. Like I said, they're very, very small models. So compared to other CCM models, so getting over to the A blade, obviously your blade is going to be one of the major differences. You have your adjustable blade. Everything else with this dozer is the same, with the exception of the sweeps right here. This is more of a forestry package. You have a perforated screen and a winch on the back. And just for, if I haven't shown it already, its blade also goes up the full length of the cylinders. So, yep, I'll be concluding this real quick. So like I said, both of these models are typical nice CCM models, and this keeps coming off. I'll have to glue it, but it just literally just presses in now that it came off during the review. So it's just a little guard cap. So these are both very nice models from CCM. In my opinion, functionality-wise, they're an improvement over the D8K. And they're definitely a smaller model. I was actually very surprised when I opened the box how small these actually are when compared to any other CCM model. I mean, the D8K, the D9H, anything that you guys might have out there, this is quite a bit smaller model. So it does lack like the perforated grill on the front, but you're just not going to be able to get that with that detail with these smaller models. As I was saying a little bit earlier in the video, I am glad CCM made a D7. There's not too many D7 models out there. I'm really hoping that there's more in the future, especially some high track stuff. I think CCM making a D7 high track would be cool, or any other Caterpillar OEM. But like I said, it is good to see that there's a D7 size machine, and I think these also go well with the D8Ks and the D9H. If you have those, these are going to fit right in with those. So like I said, I definitely recommend these. CCM, the paint, everything, CCM did not do any shortcuts on this one. There's only 500 of them out there, so if you don't get them, then they will be gone or they'll be overpriced when you want to get them later. So that will conclude this model review. Have a good day. Bye-bye.